Well, the greasy chip butty song reverberates around Bramall Lane on this chilly night under the lights as Paul Tierney goes to the far side of the centre circle, which ultimately is on the blade's right-hand side, checks his watch, although you can't hear it, he blows his whistle, and this Premier League encounter is off and underway. The left-footed, this one floated to the edge of the penalty area, headed away by the back-pedalling Clement Longley, trying to put some kind of pressure on West Fodringham, but he chips it away, and that chip has landed to Ben Brereton Diaz, who knocks it forward on his knee. Here's Norrington Davis with the cross. It's centred into the 6-yard box, but there are plenty back in silvery grey. What can the visitors conjure up from here? I hope it's worth it after all of this, as McGinn shoots! And it will be a pile driver of an effort with a low centre of gravity, takes the ball and drifts a little too cheaply away from McAtee till a good sliding challenge. Oh, goodness me, well, I thought that was a good sliding challenge in Ollie Watkins. I think most of those in red and white did too. And now Brereton Diaz from the throw-in, skipping past one challenge into the penalty area. A stumbling Asula gets there. He feeds it wide to Norrington Davis. In goes the cross. A clutch of Aston Villa footballers get the header away. Well, at the moment it's Aston Villa who are in the deeper position. And here's Diaz careering into the penalty area and shoots! Oh, and it went under Martinez. It went through him. Here's Watkins turning as he tried to bring the ball down. Ahmed Hodzic is stuck to him like glue, so Villa are forced to come again. Here's Leon Bailey onto his right boot, curls one! And from the edge of the penalty area has Wes Fodringham, full stretch horizontal. Watkins is played through here, past Fodringham, Ahmed Hodzic, brilliant off the post, and it's been knocked into an empty net by John McGinn. Sheffield United shot themselves in the foot, nearly got away with it thanks to Anel Ahmed Hodzic, but as the ball was cleared off the line, it was cleared only into the path of John McGinn, who side-footed the ball into the bottom corner, and in the 12th minute of the match it's Sheffield United 0, Aston Villa 1. The inviting pass is there for Bogle, who returns it to McAtee. Another ball out wide, good-looking stuff, but Bogle's dragged back to the edge of the penalty area. He was trying to give it back to McAtee when Carlos Arbor across into the 6-yard box might have been better.
What a ball.
And now the defence is split again, and Watkins is deadly. Deadly from the edge of the penalty area as a pinpoint pass shreds the Sheffield United defence. And Ollie Watkins, the England international, needed no second invitation just to steer the ball past a stranded Wes Fodringham. It's 2 in double quick time for Aston Villa. Sheffield United 0, Aston Villa 2. So the ball is pushed on now to Leon Bailey, closed down by Norrington Davis to the edge of the box! And it didn't do any good whatsoever as Leon Bailey evaded the attentions of Rhys Norrington Davis, brought the ball onto his left boot, and from just inside the right corner of the penalty area curled a beautiful, unstoppable left-footed shot past a diving Wes Fodringham, and it's all gone wrong, and it's all gone wrong very quickly for Sheffield United at Bramall Lane today. Villa go over the top, Bailey to Fodringham, diving header away from the edge of the penalty area from Wes Fodringham, and it's sent out of play, and he retreats to the goal mouth with an anguished look on his face. Here's Kamara, danger not averted. He chipped it over the top of the Blades defence, looking for Watkins, stutter step run up from Bogle. He's the decoy. McAtee swings it into the box, and the glancing backward header from Mason Holgate. In the ball is swung left footed, and Mason Holgate, well, defends. Well, shades of Fulham at times then, possibly even Newcastle if they don't sharpen up their ideas. And a scissor kick clearance from Mason Holgate. Villa switch the takers of their corner. It's bent in here to an unmarked Tielemans, headed off the line by Vinny Souza. Out to the edge of the box, here's Tielemans again, shooting off the crossbar and in. Nightmare for Sheffield United. Aston Villa get 4 with less than a half an hour gone, and it's Yuri Tielemans who arrowed the shot off the woodwork. It bounced down. A stranded Wes Fodringham could only look back as it crossed the line. It's Sheffield United 0, Aston Villa 4. I did fear that Aston Villa might want to get Sheffield United back a bit as Watkins lifts it over. goalkeeper Wes Fodringham and over the roof of the net. Diego Carlos, in just his 19th Premier League appearance of the season, will fire it forward, chasing Leon Bailey, who's given his marker the slip far too easily. In the ball is centred. There's Ahmed Hodzic, who passed it square, but he's passed it square to Yuri Tielemans. Reece Norrington-Davis, who was sold a dummy at the dead ball line a second or two ago, will be there just to whack it away. And I think the fans have given you the reaction. Alston Trusty goes shoulder to shoulder with Leon Bailey, the drag back from the dead ball line, shooting chance, and it is 5. Alex Moreno on the volley from close range sends the Villa fans behind the goal up and cheering. Well, if Sheffield United wanted a good start to the second half, they haven't got it. In fact, it's been a disaster again, and it's Sheffield United 0, Aston Villa 5. The ball is pushed out towards Jayden Bogle. Bogle threads a diagonal ball to the edge of the box. McAtee beats Martinez to it at the dead ball line. Back it comes to Harmer. Is there a chance of a consolation as Harmer chips in the cross, looking there for Osborne? So free kick then to Aston Villa. Moreno is the decoy, bent in by Tielemans. Whip there at the back, stick! Another Villa sub will come on shortly. It is the visitors who lead, as Diaby slaloms into the penalty area, then shoots and brings a save from Wes Fodringham. As the Blades win it back, Archer into Harmer, neat little step over, Davis shoots, but it's immediately blocked on the edge of the penalty area. Now the counter-attack is on, led by Davis. Davis through the middle, and Archer's there. He latches onto it on the corner of the penalty area, cuts inside, goes round the outside of his marker, then the shot, and it's blocked behind. Corner Blades then. Harmer will take it, right-footed. It rises high into the air. Robinson, and the header's cleared off the line. Sousa will sweep it back out wide. Harmer again, bends one. In it goes! Saved by Martinez. Blocked again by Martinez. They're queuing up here. We'll see another corner. This time it's defended. Well, to be fair to the Blades, they've not completely down tools. Villa have given the ball away, and a turning Tom Davis will thread it forward towards Osborne, who whips it into the 6-yard box. Matty Cash, who puts on the afterburners. He's given free room to get forward 50 yards. Diaby centres the ball, and it's swept over the top by Morgan Rogers. As the ball is looped up to the edge of the penalty area, Harmer onto Archer, who crashes through and will let fly with the shot, blocked by a diving Longley. Archer will recover possession. Good low centre of gravity as he bobs and weaves in the penalty area, away from Boubacar Kamara, who sees the ball whipped in by Osborne from the far side. And Sheffield United hoping to try and finish with a flourish. But it's a very muted quiet to Bramall Lane right now as the ball is taken on, pushed in behind by Harmer. He's full of running. In goes the cross. In comes said corner, headed away by Aston Villa. Bogle tidying up on the edge of the penalty area, leaves it for Archer, who sweeps it back to Osborne, who's in the centre circle. He punts it forward. Matty Cash with a good unchallenged header away. Ahmed Hodzic goes after it, caught there by Kamara. Something for the fans that have stayed behind, but it's dinked over the top. They're queuing up here, and Vinny Sousa on the volley has prodded the ball past goalkeeper Emi Martinez. They're looking for a reason not to give it, aren't they? Well, it will stay at 5-0 then. But they've been well shredded today by Aston Villa. And those that remain in here at Bramall Lane boo the team off